This is developing tonight. The city of Salem considering cuts to jobs and services.
It comes as the city faces a more than $10 million budget shortfall. K2's Vasily Varlamos is live in Salem now. Vasily, you talked to residents about the cuts. What are they saying?
Yes, cuts to library services would be amongst the biggest. Those I spoke to say these services are critical to the community.
Well, I'm terrified to hear that there would be cuts like that because I know they don't have 20 employees to spare.
Ian Carlson says he visits the Salem Public Library multiple times a week. He says it's not just about literacy, but about the community that it brings together.
This is a place not just of reading, but of connection in the community, and it's critical that it not go away.
The city of Salem's budget proposal would cut 51 jobs, including 20 at the Salem Public Library. It also proposes scaling back several library programs and the closure of the West Salem branch. Library operation hours would reduce from 38 to 20 hours per week. Josh Eggleston, Salem's chief financial officer, says this is the toughest budget he's worked on in his 10 years with the city.
It's a pretty extreme challenge, but we've just reached this point where we either need new revenue or we have to do staff reductions, service reductions.
Eggleston says the city is prioritizing public safety this year, which is why no staffing cuts are proposed to police and fire. There will be equipment and services cuts to those departments. Salem residents can scale back these cuts by approving a property tax levy on May 20th. Eggleston says the city would revise the budget if this levy passes. Carlson says he understands why people don't want to pay more taxes, but he feels library services are too important to cut.
Everyone's tightening their belts when it comes to how much they're willing to pay and spend out. I don't think that this is the kind of services that should be cut.
The Budget Committee will regularly meet and take public comment beginning Wednesday, April 16th. For a full schedule of these meetings, head to this article on K2.com. Live in Salem, Vasily Varlamos, K2 News.
Vasily, thank you. And as Vasily mentioned, voters will decide whether or not to help close the gap. The measure is a 5-year property tax levy for parks, recreation, libraries, and senior services. It could cost the homeowner a couple $100s a year, depending on assessed property value. The tax would start July 1st. Election day is May 20th.